How many Team of the Years do you think you can get out of £30,000 worth of FIFA points? Let's find out. Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get D-Money because he's probably not in FIFA. So get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend FIFA points, go over to userbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video. Guess who's back again. What's up, boys? Vizeh here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. It's the follow-up. About a week ago, about 10 days ago, I did a video after the first day of Team of the Year, and I worked out from like 20 odd different FIFA YouTubers how much money they put into the game and how many blues they pack from it. And we worked out that on one night of spending FIFA points, about £6,000 was spent across 20-25 YouTubers, and only one blue was packed out of that. Now, of course, that was the attackers, and we've got the entirety of defenders and goalkeepers and also midfielders. So let's break down into the math here. I know, math. Very scary thought. Three things I want to say before we begin. First things first, thank you all so much for the incredible support on that video. It took me a long time to get everything up together here. If you guys do enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and quickly, just right now, I do want to make sure, how many Team of the Years do you think you can pack from £30,000 worth of points? Just let me know. Just quickly think right now, on top of your noggin, thinking, yeah, if I put in that much money, how many blues do you think you'll get back for that, which is, you know, necessary, which is acceptable? And also number three, main disclaimer here, I'm not mocking or shaming any people in this video for spending points. It's their job, they get money back, and pretty much all these guys are the biggest in the scene right now anyway on Twitch, so they're smashing it. I saw that Manny put out a tweet like a week ago saying like apparently I'm like a Robin Hood that's waffling to make myself look good. Like I really hope that's not about me, because I'm just trying to show the casual people who don't make money back from this game that it's not worth putting money into this game. Like, it's spending FP is the odds of something good or what you really want is so small that it's just not worth it. And of course, this is all about Team of the Year. I'm not counting icons or Messi's or whatever else, because if I did, that'd be a longer video. And really, the entire point of this is to see how many Team of the Years can you pack, because that's the entire point of the entire event. With that said, let's get straight into it. Let's go. The Google Spreadsheet is back, baby. Nothing makes EA more scared than seeing Vizeh with a Google Spreadsheet. So this is the list of all the people involved in this video. Again, this isn't any shots fired. It's just a perfect sample to show people the real value of Team of the Year. So I've got people in Matches Gamer, Castro, Pieface, Zerka, Manny, Bateson, FootFG, David Myler, Zano XVII, and DJ Mario. Scrolling down, this is their starting points, or basically, this is how many FIFA points that they've loaded up on their account, really. So really, it's a total loaded FIFA points, really. So this is, from what I can count, it's an estimate. I must say, it is an estimate from, I've been on every single live stream they've done in the last couple of days. Each YouTube video, I've been keeping tabs on when they've added points on, so I've kind of updated it as it goes along. It may be, you know, like 10,000 FP off sometimes, maybe above or below. It's an estimate. I'm pretty confident most of these. So just from this, if you add up all of this, all of the loaded FP, this will come up to 7,462,000 FIFA points. Just right now, just what you see right now, of all these guys that's loaded up points at, you know, one time, this is how much they've loaded up throughout the week. 7,462,000 FIFA points. So before we get stuck into it, let's just figure out how much has been loaded up in the first place. Now, by the way, they didn't spend all of the FP. They've actually saved a lot of it, to be fair. About, I think, just less than half of it all. But let's just figure out how much these guys have put in to give EA in the first place. Now, what we do is divide it by 12,000, because each 12,000 is £71.99 with EA Play. So altogether, that would be 621.89 12,000s in this 7.4 million. So what we do is we take £71.99 and then times that by that 621.89, and that's going to come up to £44,769.86. That is how much, just from these 10 streamers, how much has been loaded up onto all their accounts combined, which is quite a lot. That could buy you a full-blown house. That could buy you a full-blown house. We've seen how much they loaded on in the first place. Now let's go figure out how many boosts he packed and how much that cost him in terms of points. So, in Matches Your Gamer's case, he spent 190 FP and packed, in fact, only one blue from FP, which is a Kimmich, and then packed a Bruno Fernandes out of a Premier League upgrade SBC. So, one from FP with 190 spent. Castro, the second point spent total, with 815,000 FIFA points, and with that, he got himself two Team of the Years from that FP, which is a Bruno Fernandes and also a Sergio Ramos, and then also packed 3 Team of the Years from SBCs, from his viewers, rivals rewards, from what I can figure out. A pretty poor return from what I can, take a wild guess here from FP. Pieface, of course, only open predominantly on the SBC packs. That's what I actually do. And packed 4 Team of the Years from the SBC packs, 2 Trents, a KDB, and also a Neuer, but got 1 Bruno Fernandes from that 90,000 FP. Good return in reality. Zerka, who is by far the luckiest guy here by a mile, spent 404,000 FP. Of course, he actually had 100,000 left, and even like Castro had about like 235k left in his account. He didn't open anymore. He could have spent all of it, but he didn't. I think he just didn't want to because of the pack look, or maybe wanted to save it for next promo. I don't know, but yeah. Zerka got 3 blues from SBC packs, and then also got 3 blues from FIFA point packs. It's incredible. He got a KDB, he got a Kimmich, and also a Alphonso Davies. Incredible look that he got. Speaking of red list, one person that is definitely not on the red list is Manny, which I'm astonished. I am astonished by seeing it. I don't know how this happens. I don't know. I kind of don't believe this. Like, I don't want to believe this, but like, I checked his YouTube, I checked all his Twitch streams, I checked his Twitter, I checked everywhere. The only place that I saw any blues come up from his account was a Neuer inside a SBC pack. That's the only time I ever saw a team that come from it. It's incredible, man. Maybe I'm wrong, and you know what? I really hope I am. But I checked absolutely everywhere. I checked everywhere. I was begging. I was begging to hope that he packed at least 1 blue from a FIFA point pack, but he didn't. 0 blues from 976,000 FIFA points. We'll figure out how much that is afterwards. But just that basically a million FP almost. Blows my mind. Bateson87 spent 466,000 FP, only got 1 blue in a Bruno Fernandes. He's a very popular player. Most people packed him, in fact. He got a Bruno Fernandes out of, I think, lightning rounds, and then also got a Kimmich, I believe, from SBCs. So, yeah, only 2 blues for Bateson, which is, yeah, that's rare. I think that's really rare. And FootFG, really good lad. I checked out the streams and he's got like really good energy. So I like that a lot, to be fair. Spent up 150k and got 1 blue from Team of the Year packs in another Bruno Fernandes, which is pretty good. But he did get quite nice in SBC packs. Neuer twice, Van Dijk. Yeah, he got another Bruno Fernandes. So he got really nice in SBC packs and also got the real thing in a FIFA point pack. So that's another one as a tally. David Myler, 480,000 FP spent, and from this one I'm not 100% on. I'm pretty sure that it's like 95%. From what I can see from his streams, I believe he only packed 1 blue from packs, and that was a Neuer. Maybe you're more, and I hope you're more. I hope he could correct me here, but from what I could go through, because he doesn't tweet out much, he didn't tweet out anything about any blues, so I'm gonna guess that he just got a Neuer, and because it's the worst one, he just didn't tweet it out. I know SVII, Italian streamer, 540,000 FP spent and only packed 2 blues from FP packs, and what I could figure out, the rest of them are all from SBC packs or from viewers packs that I saw. DJ Mario, he in fact did pack a lot more from viewers packs. I think he packed like 5 or something, but I kind of just didn't bother because I really found it, even though I don't speak Spanish, I found it entertaining that out of all his packs, all his saved SBC packs, all of his FP spent, I believe he only packed 1 blue, and that was a Neuer from an SBC pack. And I would recommend let's go and watch it. His reaction is incredible. You can tell that was his only blue because the way that he reacted for a Neuer, it was unreal. But yeah, not a single blue out of 560,000 FP. That is how many blues all these guys have packed, and that's how many points they spent for it. Now it's time to figure out how much money that actually all adds up to. Again, disclaimer, I'm not mocking or shaming these guys. It's their job. They will make this money back. Because from what I've seen, most of these people, I think almost all of them, were saying throughout the entire stream, don't spend FP, let me do it, it's not worth it. So all these guys, from what I've seen, have all said, don't spend FP, which I respect that a lot. I'm just going to go downwards here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. £1,139, £4,889 and 56 pence, £540, £2,425, £5,854, £2,795, £899, £2,879, £3,239 and £3,359. Yeah, that's quite a lot. By the way, just to add some context before people think I'm just randomly just popping these numbers out of nothing, let's use Matt HD Gamer as an example. He had 190k points spent. Let's go take the 190k and then divide that by the 12,000 because that is how much these guys get to this number. They spend 12,000 FP and work their way up. There is 15.833 12,000 in that 190k, and what we do with that is that because 12,000 FP is £71.99, we then go and take that and then times that by the 15.83 just 83, and then there you go, 1139.60, and that is the same amount as 1139.60 for the money spent from Matt HD Gamer. That's how I worked out these numbers. I'm not just making up on the spot. So here we go, the finale. What are the actual final odds and the final total from this? You may know from the title of the video. Grand total after 1 week, just from 10, by the way. I need to make sure this is clear here. This is just from 10 FIFA YouTubers. There's many more from different scenes, or maybe your friends that put money on as well. I've not got people at the Panthers in there because I couldn't really exactly prove how much she actually packed and how much she actually spent. I couldn't really prove that. There's Capcom Tom, there's AJ3, there's so many people that also put points on. So it could be it is a lot more, but I'm just picking out 10 of the biggest ones that I can all prove just to use for this video. So from 1 week of Team of the Year, it all comes up to £30,443.84. The entire loaded FP was 7.4 million. All that together for the loaded FP was 44,000. So there was 14,000 FP in these guys' accounts that they just didn't even use. But the FIFA points spent total, they actually went through 4,600,000 FIFA points. How many blues did they get back from that? 12. They got 12. No Ronaldo, no Mbappe, and no Lewandowski, which is surprising. No Van Dijk in there. Of course, like Capcom Tom, he packed a Ronaldo from FP, so it is possible. But just from these 10 people, that's what it's like. So 12 blues are packed from FP and 21 blues are packed with SBCs. So to end off this video, I'm going to work out, if you put on 12,000 FP onto this game, what's your odds to pack a blue from the entirety Team of the Year, from the entirety of how much this guy spent? Let's figure this out to end off this video. Let's go then. So £71.99. Okay, that's how much the EA Play, for 12,000 FIFA points with the discount, which I'm pretty sure all these guys have. Let's go and divide that by the £30,443, and don't forget the 84 pence. So that will work out to, boom, 0.0023. Now, of course, they packed 12. So what I'm going to do is times that by 12, and that means it's going to come up to 0.028. And there you go. That's your odds. Maybe for someone like Zerka, maybe something like Zerka, then it's really, good odds. Maybe if you're Zerka, you have really good odds to pack a blue. But from all these 10 guys, from just specifically from FIFA points, not including the packs they got and the pulls they got from SBCs, because people may say, yeah, but they got the SBCs done because of FP. I don't care. I care about just what you can get from FP, because I care about the 16-year-old that earns £100, £200 every 2 weeks, and they think that putting in £70 on this game is a worthwhile thing to do. It's not. Yes, you may have a case here that, yes, they probably got the money from field points to go put onto more SBCs. I understand that. However, I just care about the odds of you just to pack a blue from these packs in the first place on the market. So after EA just took all this 30k from all these 10 YouTubers, they're going to put even more money in for that promotion. It's a never-ending cycle. EA are making so much money, it's incredible. Yeah, man, that's the video. If you guys did enjoy or find this video interesting, then make sure to go and like the video, subscribe if you're new. We're so close to 250,000 subscribers. It's incredible. Sometimes you may get lucky, but keep in mind, this is a gambling simulator. This is a gambling game. This game is not built to have you think that you're being successful here. They don't want you to succeed here. They don't. See, that's the video. Hopefully this opens some people's eyes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Thank you for watching. My name is Vizeh, and I'll see you next time.